From filmmakers eating bugs to cast learning how to dance, these Harry Potter Christmas bloopers and behind-the-scenes moments will bring some wows to your life.
Help, I don't want to do this.
The festive season in the Philosopher's Stone was cozy and warm.
Happy Christmas, Harry.
Happy Christmas, Ron.
Behind the scenes, however, everyone hung around in the cold weather, supposedly eating bugs.
Why have you got an antelope now?
Watching that clip is enough to make anyone shiver. Fortunately, shooting icy cold scenes was full of warmth and laughter on The Prisoner of Azkaban. But the young cast did exhibit some pretty strange behavior at times. Here's Rupert Grint pretending to be a bird.
Looks good when you... Okay, move that please. And now do the sound. Do the sound. Move this. Okay.
Goofing around is easy when you have a good rapport with the director, and our main protagonist certainly shared some magical moments with Alfonso Cuarón. Here they are all hanging out in the cold, discussing ideas for a scene in the snow.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
Seriously.
Yeah, why not? Let's try it. Let's try it.
Emma Watson wasn't too thrilled about being out in the snow at first though, and this led to her questioning the purpose of certain scenes.
You're going to see footprints leading to that rock.
We are? Why is that?
Because he walked to that rock.
What does that have to do with the scene?
That being said, Emma changed her tune when she got to jump around in the white stuff. Look at this scene and tell me she isn't having the time of her life. Watching these scenes makes the actors look like a bunch of goofballs. That wasn't always the case when it came to the festive moments, however. Sometimes they got to showcase their glamorous sides. But you know what they say. Every magnificent butterfly starts off as an awkward caterpillar, and that certainly applied to Rupert Grint on the Goblet of Fire. Poor Maggie Smith had to perform a Christmas miracle to get him ready for the big event.
I had to try to teach Rupert to dance the other day. That was pretty strenuous.
Look on the bright side though. Rupert's flat-footedness entertained his co-stars.
When we came off the set, Rupert was like, he just looked at us and said, "Don't say anything, just don't say anything." So of course we had to say something to it.
Let's cut Rupert some slack though.
Never gonna let me forget this, are you?
Never.
He wasn't the only bad dancer on the set. Daniel really sucked. If you ask Daniel about his woeful performance though, he'll just say he was in character. Sure you are, Daniel. We believe you. However, it seems that not every young male cast member had an aversion to dancing.
The girls are so eager and the guys just not there, not wanting to do it at all. All the guys were looking at, each other saying, help, I don't want to do this.
If you're like me, you're probably wondering why the guys weren't feeling up to the task. Were they crushing on the gals and feeling nervous? Or were they being lazy rascals? Matthew Lewis might have the answer to this conundrum.
I'd like to be able to dance, but I just don't want to learn, if you know what I mean.
Of course, there were exceptions. Tom Felton knew that he had a job to do, and he was more than up for the challenge.
I've been doing my steps, I've been working my feet, you see my feet work.
Good luck hating on Draco after seeing that fancy footwork. Elsewhere, Emma Watson helped whip some of her male co-stars into shape. Unfortunately, shooting the Yule Bull wasn't always a magical experience for Emma. Do you remember Hermione's epic entrance?
She looks beautiful.
Yeah, she does.
That's what most people would call classy and sophisticated. However, Emma found walking down the stairs to be way more difficult than performing complex dance routines.
I had so many pointers from Mike about how I wanted to look. I got down about 3 steps and fell down in front of the whole set, which was incredibly embarrassing. But no, it should be good in the film.
Now, I'm sure you'll all agree that falling down some stairs is much safer than spending Christmas in Godric's Hollow. We all saw what happened when Hermione and Harry paid a visit to the humble little village on Christmas Eve in the Deathly Hallows. When it came time to shoot the holiday from hell, Emma and Daniel had to get their game faces on, so the mood on set was much more somber.
Still think we should have used Polyjuice Potion.
No, this is where I was born. I'm not returning as somebody else.
And that's the final Christmas Harry and Hermione ever shared together in the movies and books.
Merry Christmas, Hermione.
Merry Christmas, Harry.
But the cast has continued to celebrate the good times since then. Actually, Emma Watson was still having festive fun behind the scenes during the production of the Deathly Hallows.
Hi everyone, I just walked off set where it's absolutely freezing. It actually snowed today, which is so exciting, which means that it's very nearly Christmas.
Outside of the wizarding world, the cast members like to use their influence to bring more magic to people's lives.
It is not our abilities that show what we truly are, it is our choices.
Harry Potter continues to inspire children all around the world. So you can imagine how psyched the pupils at Minchinhampton Primary Academy must have been when Daniel Radcliffe had this to say.
I'm just wanting to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and yeah, hopefully 2021 can be a little bit more normal than 2020 has been. Yeah, lots of love.
Daniel didn't forget the rest of the Harry Potter fanbase either. He did, however, forget to wear the appropriate holiday sweater.
I didn't have any Harry Potter related gear that I sort of wear around the house, so Star Wars was the best I could do, so this is my Star Wars holiday jersey.
Rupert Grint has always been the most laid-back member of the gang.
I'm actually a really fantastic dancer, but because Harry's not very good, I felt I should play it down.
So it should come as no shock to know that he's more basic with his holiday messages.
How are you doing? Merry Christmas.
Rupert might be a man of few words at the end of the day, but he makes up for it with big gestures. Back in 2019, he teamed up with Tom Felton to deliver Harry Potter Lego sets to children who had to spend the holiday season in hospital. And while we're on the subject of Mr. Tom Felton, he's actually nothing like his despicable on-screen persona in real life.
Draco Malfoy.
In fact, the dude is a total sweetheart, and he doesn't make a big deal out of his celebrity status. In addition to giving gifts to sick children, he makes time to talk with regular people. According to one fan, Tom shared some candy with their mother and helped her overcome a heartbreaking loss. Last Christmas, my mum, sister and I went to London. My dad had just passed from cancer, so he spent the holiday in his favourite city. We got tickets to a show, and Tom Felton sat next to my mum. She had no idea who he was. Tom chatted with her for the entirety of the intermission. We left the theatre, and my mum said that nice man offered me some milk duds. I love those. My mum had felt invisible since losing my dad, but Tom really made her feel special. Now that's a nice story that will keep you warm during the winter season. But how does Tom spend his Christmases when he isn't being a swell fella? With his dog, of course.
Are you eating? Do you not like your costume? What, you disagree with you disagree with your choice of house? Alright, darling, don't eat it, darling. Stick inside.
Dogs really are man's best friend. That said, Luna Lovegood also likes to show some love for animals during the holiday season. Actress Ivana Lynch has been known to send vegan gift baskets and Harry Potter swag around to her fans during the most magical time of year. Plus, you can always rely on her to share recipes for tasty Harry Potter-themed holiday treats.
First, we're going to make chocolate frogs. The perfect vegan treat for any witch, wizard or muggle. Dairy-free and frog-free. And chocolate has healing powers.
It's fair to say that the Harry Potter franchise remains the Christmas gift that keeps on giving, and we wouldn't have it any other way. If you enjoyed this video, stay on this channel for Harry Potter bloopers versus their actual scenes. Merry Christmas, and thanks for staying awesome with us.